So I've got some bad news, a lot of bad news, and some good news for Rocksteady's latest Arkhamverse project.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What it do, Durag Nation? I'm back with Super News Bits, giving you the latest superhero news in 3 minutes or less because I respect your time if you subscribe. So if this video was helpful, hit the like button so it reaches more people, but if it wasn't for you, change it to a dislike. So things have not gone according to plan for the Suicide Squad game so far. After a very promising alpha and decent projected sales after being the #1 most pre-ordered game on PlayStation, despite a string of hit pieces, including a fake story by IGN, things eventually fell apart for the co-op looter shooter after launch due to some Avengers level technical problems such as broken matchmaking, not being able to progress through the end game, and there are people who straight up haven't been able to log in for a month. That offline mode could have really come in handy. Nevertheless, Rocksteady has been hard at work putting out fires and communicating with the community, and they released a new patch to address a large number of technical issues, but that patch unfortunately managed to make the multiplayer even worse. I personally cannot matchmake, join games, or invite people after downloading it. It also introduced a loading into Metropolis bug that basically forced you to close app at the end of every 3 to 4 missions. Fortunately, earlier this week, Rocksteady dropped a hotfix that solved that particular bug, but all the other problems remained. Meanwhile, players were getting impatient regarding new content since, as I record this, it is March 1st, and they have done precisely 0 new marketing for Season 1, which is a desperately needed update to breathe new life into the game. Well, in today's blog, we finally got an update on it, kind of. So first, the good news is that they already have a fix for the mastery level bug, which is preventing people from progressing through endgame, which is expected to be included in the next update. As for multiplayer and login issues, they may have tracked down a fix for them that will not require them to actually do a traditional patch. They'll just update the servers and it'll be done. The bad news is that no patch is coming next week, which is when people were expecting the start of Season 1, since that's when the last Twitch drop expires. But it appears, optimistically, based on the wording here, Season 1 will start the following week, the one ending on the 17th, so as early as the 11th and as late as the 15th, if that's indeed the case. But if those issues with logging in multiplayer do require a client-side patch, then we'll have to go a whole week without any updates while Spider-Man 2 soaks up the attention of superhero fans with New Game Plus. And if those issues can't be resolved the following week, it's fair to wonder if Season 1 will make it out in March at all, or if they would release it in a state where people can't log in or play with each other. Neither are very good options.
I want you to be better.
But let's hope for the best. This week's blog also showcased an endgame build, and I just so happen to have the best one after the balancing update that nerfed Burn. This is the perfect build for Captain Boomerang players. Check it out in the next video on screen.